Hello guys and welcome to Magdum tutorial. In this video I will explain some of the important facts of the solar system. This comes under the general awareness section under the subsection Geography of India and World. Let's go to the origin of the solar system. There are 3 to 4 major theories of the evolution of the universe, ultimately of the solar system. The prominent theory was Big Bang theory. According to this theory, which was proposed by George S. Lemaitre, it is evolved from the small singularity and expands over the next 13.8 billion years and still expanding. It led to the formation of many billion of galaxies and solar systems, stars, etc. Our solar system lies in a spiral shaped galaxy called as Milky Way. The nearest galaxy to us is Andromeda. This is super most important. Generally, there is a black hole at the center of every galaxy. Sagittarius A is the black hole at the center of our galaxy, that is Milky Way. In our solar system, there are 8 planets and many other celestial bodies revolves around the sun in elliptical orbits. Pluto was considered as the dwarf planet and it was removed from the status of the planet in the year 2006 by International Astronomical Union. Sun is the powerhouse of the solar system. It is the only source of energy in solar system. The planet Mercury is the nearest to the sun while Neptune is the farthest planet from the sun. There is a asteroid belt between the Mars and Jupiter. Remember and listen carefully. There is a asteroid belt between the Mars and Jupiter. The planets inside the belt are distinctly different from the outside in terms of the size, mass, composition, etc. Planets inside the belt are called as terrestrial planets and those are outside the belt are called as Jovian planets. What are the planets which are terrestrial? Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. And Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are called as Jovian planets. Let us see in the picture. So this is the asteroid belt and these are the 4 planets which are inside of the asteroid belt and these are the 4 planets which are outside to the asteroid belt. What are the planets which are inside to the asteroid belt? It is Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. And the Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune are the outside to the asteroid belt. And this is called as the Kuiper's belt. And you can remember these planets in according to the solar system with this sentence. My very efficient mother just served us nuts. M for Mercury, V for Venus, E for Earth, M for Mars. After that, I have given a space here. Why? Because there is an asteroid belt between the Mars and the Jupiter. So that I given a space in between them. J for Jupiter and S for Saturn, U for Uranus and N for Neptune. And it is a list of largest to the smallest of the planets. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system and after that Saturn and followed by Uranus and Neptune. Earth is the 5th largest planet in our solar system and after that Venus, Mars and Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. Let us discuss one by one about our solar system. Sun. The sun is the only star in our solar system and a powerhouse of solar system. Composed of the hydrogen, mostly it contains the hydrogen and a little portion of the helium gases and other metals. Sun carries almost 99% mass of our solar system. Approximately 15 crore kilometers further away from the earth. It takes around 8 minutes and 30 seconds for the light at the speed of 3 lakh kilometer per second, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometer per second, to reach the earth. These are the 2 points that are very most important. How much time it takes? 8 minutes 30 seconds. With how much speed? 3 lakh kilometer per second. Next, go to the Mercury, which is the closest planet to the sun, and it is a very hot because it is very near to the sun, and the smallest planet in the solar system with the diameter of 4900 kilometers. Fastest planet with the speed of 1,72,500 km per hour to complete the revolution around the sun in 88 days. The planet with no water and gases like nitrogen, hydrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Why? Because it is very nearer to the sun, so it is getting a more heat from the sun, so that there is no water and the gases. Venus, hottest planet in the solar system with the surface temperature of 478 degrees Celsius. Although we know that Mercury is very near to the sun, Venus is the hottest planet. Why? Because of it has a dense of atmosphere, so that it is getting a more temperature when compared to the Mercury, so that it is the hottest planet in our solar system. And it is also known as Earth's twin because it is because of the similarity in the size and mass between the Venus and the Earth. One of the two planets in a solar system which rotated around the axis in a clockwise direction. Venus is the one which is rotate around the sun in a clockwise direction. Which rotates around the axis in a clockwise direction, and the Uranus is also one of the planet which rotate around the axis in a clockwise direction, and the remaining 6 planets rotate in a anti-clockwise direction. And it is the brightest planet in our solar system, and it can be seen in the morning and the evening with the open eyes, so that it is called as a evening star as well as morning star. Next, let's discuss about the Earth. It is my favorite planet, the only planet to give support to the life with a pleasant atmosphere, and it is known as blue planet because the presence of water, and it appears as a blue from the universe. It has a one natural satellite named as Moon. Next, discuss about Mars. It is known as the red planet. Most important point, remember this point. It is known as the red planet because of the iron rich red soil, and the second smallest planet in our solar system after Mercury, and has a two natural moons, Phobos and Deimos. Has a thin atmosphere surface with valleys, craters, deserts, ice caves, etc. Olympus Mons is the largest volcano and the tallest mountain in a solar system, lies on Mars. Next, Jupiter. It is the largest planet in our solar system with the shortest rotation. Has an atmosphere filled with hydrogen, helium and other gases. The third brightest object in the night sky after Moon and Venus. Great Red Spot is a giant storm in our solar system which exists on this planet. Has at least 63 moons, including the four large Galilean moons. Ganymede is the largest among them, and Jupiter is the only planet which has the most number of moons. Next, Saturn. It is the second largest planet in our solar system, and it is a gas giant. Has a bright and concentric rings around it, which are made up of tiny rocks and pieces of the ice. Saturn can float on water. This is an interesting thing. The Saturn can float on water because it has a less density than the water, and has at least 62 moons, and the Titan is the largest among them. It is also important. Next, coming to the Uranus, has a third largest planetary radius and a fourth largest planetary mass in our solar system. It is in greenish color and discovered by William Herschel. Known as the ice giant, the atmosphere of the Uranus is composed of the hydrogen helium primarily, but it also contains more water, ammonia, etc. Has a coldest planetary atmosphere in our solar system, rotates clockwise on its axis like Venus, but unlike other planets. Remember, Uranus and Venus are the only two planets which rotate on a clockwise direction. Has at least 27 moons, and the famous moons in Uranus is Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel. Let's go to the Neptune. It is the farthest planet from the Sun. It also ice giant atmosphere primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. Why? Because it has a ice giant, because it is farthest from the Sun, so it is getting a very less heat from the Sun, so that it has a icy in nature. Next, it is in a bluish color because of the methane, and the fourth largest planet and a third most massive planet in our solar system. It was discovered by Johann Galle and Urban Leverrier in the year 1846, the only planet in a solar system found by the mathematical predictions. It has a 14 satellites, and a famous moon is Triton. Pluto, as per the new definitions of the planet determined by the International Astronomical Union, Pluto has been omitted from the list of planets in the year 2006. Pluto was considered as dwarf planet, the size between planets and asteroids. It is neither too big or nor too small, so it is called as a dwarf planet, and it is considered as dwarf planet, and it is a member of Kuiper belt. Already I discussed about the Kuiper belt. It is a belt, is a spherical boundary outside the orbit of the Neptune, containing the number of asteroids, rocks and comets. Let us discuss about other space objects. Asteroids, these are the small objects. Rocks revolves around the Sun. They are mostly found in asteroid belt which lies between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. These are also known as minor planets. Next, go to the meteors and meteoroids. These are also known as shooting stars. Meteors are the small sized rocky materials which is generally formed due to the asteroid collisions and approaching the Earth. Because of the Earth's atmospheric layers, the small rocks burn before reaching the surface. But there are some meteors which do not burn completely and land on the Earth's surface. They are called as meteoroids. William Metty, Embosi, Cape York and Ichako are the some of the meteoroids found on the Earth. Lonar Lake, which is in Maharashtra in India, is supposed to be created by the meteor impact in a Pleistocene epoch. Comets, these are the shiny, luminous, tailed stars. There are rocky and metallic minerals surrounded by the frozen gases. These are generally found in Kuiper belt. They travel towards the Sun. Their tail faces opposite to the Sun and head faces towards the Sun. They become visible when they travel close to the Sun. Halley is the comet which is famous, which appeared last time in the year 1986 and which reappears after every 76 years. So this was the video. If you like the video, please share and subscribe.